Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today we're going to look at a super auspicious Bazi structure, which is called the well fence structure. This is an extremely rare structure, but if you have it, you are blessed with a lot of wealth, a lot of auspiciousness, and a lot of prosperity. Obviously, it's not going to fall into your lap, so you have to do something for it. But this particular structure indicates that you have the potential and a very high chance to become very wealthy. Now, of course, first things first, you will have to plot your Bazi chart. So you can go to this link here and I'll also post it in the description to the video. Now, for this one, to see whether you have this in the chart, you kind of need the time of birth as well. Otherwise, you don't get a clear picture of what is actually present in your chart. So date and time of birth is actually important to identify whether or not you have this structure. And we are only looking at the natal chart. So forget about the luck pillars, forget about the annual pillars. We are only looking at the natal chart. Now, in order to have a well-fenced structure, you need to have three animal signs or earthly branches in your chart. And that will have to be Shen, Zi, Chen, so the monkey, the rat, and the dragon. So, for example, you could have the monkey in the year, and then you could have a rat here in the month, and maybe a dragon in the day, or in any other configuration. So, sorry, my handwriting is terrible when I do this on a laptop, but anywhere in the chart, you need to have monkey, rat, and a dragon. Even if you have a pillar in between, that is fine. So it could be the year, the month, the hour, could be the hour, the day, the month, whatever. So you need to have all three present in the chart. The monkey, the rat, and the dragon must be in the chart. If you only have two of them and then a third one comes in through the luck pillar or the annual pillar, that does not count. Now that's the first criteria, all three of those in the chart. And then the second criteria, one of them must have a yang metal stem. So a yang metal stem is gung metal. Yeah, so gung metal, again, I apologize for the really poor writing here. Gung metal. Gung metal, either a gengzi or a gengshen or a gengchen. Yeah, so you must have dragon, rat, monkey, and one of them must be a metal, must have a metal stem. So one, for example, a metal monkey or a metal dragon or a metal rat. Yeah, then this qualifies for a well-fenced structure. Now, if you are lucky enough to have a metal rat, a metal monkey, and a metal dragon in your chart, even better, but that's even more difficult to achieve. One is enough. So if you have this traditionally, then this structure indicates that in the traditional text, it says that the wealth is enough to feed an entire city. So in other words, you have the potential to be very wealthy. Now, essentially, you have a lot of resources to fall back on. And so if you have this in the chart, or if you detect this in one of your friends' charts or your children's chart, your husband's wife's charts, these are people who, if they actually make use of all their resources, they will be able to accumulate wealth. Now, what does that mean, making use of your resources? Everything nowadays is a resource. Yeah, your circle of friends is a resource because they can give you good advice. Obviously, your time and your money is a resource. Use your time wisely. If you have this in the chart and all you do all day is just using your time to just scroll through Facebook or Instagram, that's not really making good use of your resources. Making good use of financial resources, of course, because then you can make investments. Your laptop is also a resource. Yeah, if you use your laptop not just for playing games, but actually maybe trading or for business, that is also a use of your resources. Everything you do, everything you have is a resource. Your knowledge is also a resource. So you may have a lot of knowledge. You may have a lot of knowledge to share, but if you don't share it, then you're not really making use of that resource. So if you have this particular structure in your chart, look at what you can maximize, what sort of resource you have in your life that you can maximize, because through the use of your resources, you can make a lot of money. Maybe not enough to feed an entire city, because cities are very big these days, but definitely for yourself and your family, very, very auspicious. All right. So have a look at your chart. And if you don't have it in your chart, maybe look at your friends' charts. Maybe they have it, or your children, or whatever. Let me know what you discover. And of course, as always, if you do have any questions, any comments, put them in the comment section below. If you would like to have a comprehensive reading with me, I'm always here. Just shoot me an email. My email address is in the description to the video. And please also give me a like, share this video with anybody who may be interested, and please subscribe to my channel. All right, see you guys soon. Take care.